She was young, bright, and full of promise, but she never came home. One by one, women were disappearing until the truth came to light. A man who wore charm like a mask was hiding a nightmare beneath. This is the true story of Ted Bundy, one of America's most terrifying predators. In the mid-1970s, young women in the Pacific Northwest began to vanish without a trace. July 14, 1974, Lake Sammamish State Park. Two women, Janice Ott and Denise Naslund, disappeared just hours apart. Witnesses recalled a man with a sling on his arm asking for help. His name? Ted. Bundy used fake injuries to lure victims. He was polite, intelligent, and handsome, an unlikely suspect. But behind the smile was a growing monster. Women weren't just vanishing. Their bodies were later found in wooded areas. The brutal truth, they had been assaulted, murdered, and in some cases revisited after death. Police struggled to connect the dots. Witnesses offered a name, Ted, and a description. But Ted Bundy was just one of thousands of Teds in the area. Nothing stuck. Meanwhile, Bundy moved from state to state, Utah, Colorado, Florida. With each new city came more victims. His method was always the same: lure, isolate, overpower. In Utah, Carol Durant escaped his car and ran to police. It was the break investigators needed. Bundy was arrested. Inside his car, handcuffs, a crowbar, duct tape. But the full scale of his crimes had yet to be discovered. Even in custody, Bundy wasn't finished. He escaped twice. In 1978, after escaping a Colorado jail, Bundy resurfaced in Florida. Just weeks later, he unleashed one of his most brutal attacks. January 15, 1978, Chi Omega sorority house at Florida State University. In less than 15 minutes, Bundy bludgeoned and assaulted 4 women. 2 died. Days later, he murdered 12-year-old Kimberly Leach. It was the crime that sealed his fate. Bundy was finally captured driving a stolen vehicle. This time, he wouldn't escape. Ted Bundy's trial was a media circus. Cameras rolled as he acted as his own attorney, smiling, grandstanding, even flirting with reporters. But the evidence was overwhelming. Bite marks, eyewitnesses, and surviving victims all told the same story. A jury sentenced him to death. Bundy confessed to killing more than 30 women, but experts believe the real number could be higher. On January 24, 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair at Florida State Prison. Ted Bundy was a master manipulator. He fooled friends, family, and nearly fooled justice. But in the end, the truth caught up with him. The women he murdered were more than victims. They were daughters, students, dreamers, and they deserve to be remembered. If you or someone you know is a victim of sexual assault, contact the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE.